Good morning. What is going on? It's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. If you like the content, that is. If you want to get notifications when we go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Now, if you're here, say what up. Want to see what's going on this morning. Futures relatively flat right now. S&Ps are only down $1, Dow's only down 9, and we have NASDAQ down 25. So rather a flat morning here. What is going on, Billy, Vladimir, Mateus, Daniel Salyers, Faiz, Christopher, Future Habits? How are we doing this morning? Just kind of getting going here. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I've been putting in the hours. Been working on this. I've been working on this options training course pretty much every night till like 1 or 2 a.m. and it is killing me right now. You know, your body when you're in your 30s, but your body doesn't recover like it used to. Hey Josh, what's going on? If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button. So today is going to be interesting. Today is going to be interesting, and not so much because I think that we're going to have crazy price action. You know, it's because of what is to come. And today, I think today is going to give us our first glimpse into kind of what things are going to be like ahead of the election here. I mean, like I've been saying, things have been relatively quiet on the election side, which is not really normal in election periods. You know, we're used to getting bombarded with news article after news article after poll after poll after poll, and you know, we've been getting some of that, but you know, the market really doesn't care. So whether, you know, at this point, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the market is pricing in a Trump win? Because to me, that's what it kind of feels like. Yo, Josh, I can't wait to show it to you, man. What's going on, man, child, Tom, Jeff? You just joined us, say what up. You know, it kind of feels like the market is pricing in a Trump win because, I mean, did I hear the revised stimulus package was released last evening? I thought, yeah, let me see here. Yeah, here it is. So Future Habits, yeah, it was the new round. Second round of $1,200 checks, 2.2 trillion. Says White House could pass the bill. It remains seen whether Senate Republicans or Donald Trump would see it as a starting point for negotiations. So yeah, they've unveiled it, but I don't know. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. You know, and it doesn't matter. You know, when I'm talking politics on the stream here, you know, honestly, it doesn't matter who wins. What we care about is how it's going to impact the stock market. You know, it doesn't really matter who you're voting for. It doesn't matter who I'm voting for. What matters here is how it's going to impact the stock market, because we want to see into the future. We want to see how the stock market is going to react, so that way we can profit from whatever happens. And I remember in the 2016 election, it was crazy. Like the stock market, Trump announced that he won, and futures were just diving. Like I remember watching it. I'm like, I didn't actually trade through the election, and futures were just crashing. And you know, it was like, so I don't know if it was expected or unexpected, you know, and I think maybe because it was unexpected for him to win, because everything was saying that obviously Trump wasn't going to win. And so then the futures were just tanking. It was a crazy time. And then a couple days later, it felt like a couple days later, it was probably like a week or two later, things just started pushing up, and then we went into this massive rally up into like 2017. I'll never forget 2017 because it was the most boring market I think I've ever traded. Every day it was green, but we were green by like SPY was up 13 cents today, like that. And VIX was single digits. Like VIX went all the way down to like 8 and 9. Like that's how bad it was. It's like, okay, well, volatility is too low to sell a premium, but it's also the market's moving too slow to capture any delta. And that was a tough time, for options traders. I mean, obviously, if your long-term portfolios, your shares, everything was doing well. But for like short-term options traders, I mean, it was tough. That was a tough ride, So right now, the market, what I'm looking at on SPY, I mentioned it in last night's video, is, SPY right below the 50-day. It hasn't pushed above. Now, is it going to get rejected here or not? Like, are the bulls going to push this through today? Are we going to come through? This is what I'm watching right here. Is SPY going to be pushing up past resistance? We gotten rejected back in here. And can it push and make its way up to 340? That is what we're looking at. I mean, it had a little bit of run, so it's okay. SPY takes a break. I mean, it went from 320 to 335. But what it needs to do to gain some confidence with the bulls is for it to push up at here. Now, Q's looking a lot better. Q's looking pretty bullish, but obviously 280, 281, there's some trouble ahead. So we want to see if it's going to push up above here. We can kind of continue on this run, or are we just going to get some chop, which, I mean, is highly probable. What do you guys think? Are we going to push back up to all-time highs, or are we going to get chop? Chop, chop, chop. Yo, Bob, what's going on? What is going on? If you're just joining, say what up. Hit the like button if you guys can. Helps the stream out. Tells YouTube, hey, this guy is not a scam. We're chopping to the 200 moving average. 200 moving average on what, Christopher? On the Qs, on SPY, because on SPY, I honestly thought on SPY, the 200 moving average, like, there's a pretty good chance we can hit that real soon, And so we were literally 10 points away. Actually, SPY hit 319. We could have came down. If we hit the 200-day moving average on the Qs, I'm like, we're totally effed, But the one thing I do want to point out is right in here. So right in here, right now, we're currently green on the year for the S&P 500. We're currently green. Dow is currently red on the year. The Dow came green for about 2 days. Right in here, we were green in early September when we had this run up. We were green for about 2 days, and then that was it. And NASDAQ has been green for quite some time, so it's got to give up. I think NASDAQ's up like 25% this year. So it's got quite a bit of ways to fall on the NASDAQ for it to get back to break even. But right now, S&P's barely green on the year. We actually turned red for a few days, and Dow was definitely red on the year for now until we can get back up above like the 29,000 area if it can reclaim that. But that's kind of the situation. Looks like a bearish divergence on Qs in the 1 hour. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, here's the thing with chop. It's like, we're so used to going somewhere. We're so used to like hitting all-time highs, or we're crashing or whatever. We're so used to directional trading that it's been a long time since we actually had range bound movement. So, it takes time to adjust your portfolio, adjust your mentality. Like, hey, we're just treading water here. So trade the chop, trade that. Don't try to put positions on for like SPY 350 or SPY 360 thinking we're going to push up to all-time highs. I mean, we could definitely, but we have to be careful. You don't want your options to go to zero. And that's why right now, ahead of the election, maybe to the end of this year with the unknowns, might just kind of just stick to day trading and not try to do too much swing trading. Earnings coming up in 3 to 4 weeks. You play anything? So earnings today. Today we do have Micron. I don't know if anyone's going to be trading. Anyone going to trade Micron? I don't think I'm going to. Christopher, I do think that I will be trading some earnings, and I'm mostly, what I'm going to be looking for is primarily earning run-ups. So if a stock's been hit hard, possibly like Amazon or some stock like that, I might trade that for a earnings run-up. But Micron, if anyone's trading Micron today, we can take a look at it. But Micron essentially is still stuck right in the middle between like 48, 49, and 50 area. So 48 to 50. It likes this area. It did sell off pretty aggressively back here in August, but has since rebounded, even though we've had some, pretty crazy volatility. But it has come up above the 200-day. I mean, it's not looking that impressive. But honestly, this earnings trade could go either way. Either way. This is a 50-50 chance. And I don't really like trading earnings when there's a 50-50 chance it could go up or down. Now, I don't think it's necessarily going to do that well, but implied volatility is rather low. It's at 87%. So, maybe look for some premium. It's tough. It's a tough spot to be in because premium is not really rich enough, and you don't want to buy premium because it literally could not go anywhere. Yeah, what did Micron do last earnings here? Micron last earnings, they gapped up to 52, or 51. So it was the same price it was last earnings, went from 49 to about 50. The price on this, $3.66. So it's plus or minus $3.66. So it's saying it's going to go to like $53, so up in here, or heading down to like the 46, 45 area. That's not bad actually. If you want to do like maybe like Iron Condor, you might be able to break through now. If it busts through that, it could very well. Earnings are pretty unpredictable right now. I'm thinking of catching a falling knife. Hank, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't catch the knife. Wait for confirmation. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Don't catch the knife. NNOX. Let's see what this knife looks like here. It actually doesn't look, in the scheme of things, Hank, doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like you're catching that much of a knife. It's kind of basing out here. If you're looking, just coming back to like the 25, 26 area, actually doesn't look that bad. Thought it was going to be way worse. I thought it was going to be like you're catching this knife here, like right in here. Etsy went up good last night. Clarence, let's take a look at Etsy. Yeah, right now we're kind of in a quiet period, and what's interesting to me is right now in the market, when the market shifted and the market wasn't just going up and giving away free money, it's crazy to me that how many people, and congrats to you guys, how many people just quit when it got hard. Like so many people when trading got hard and they're like, oh man, it's not free money anymore. It's not this. Like, that's not what it is. If you want to have longevity in this game or in this business, if you want to have longevity, that there's going to come a point in time where your back is going to be against the ropes, where you're not going to be able to see clearly what's going on. So it's up to you to stay disciplined to scale back your risk, So there's a lot of people that, and we all saw it, there were people up in our Discord, up on Facebook being like, oh yeah, whether it was Tesla or any other stock was, going to the moon. They just thought that the market was giving away free money. But the market, what they found out was the market gave them a temporary loan that they repoed all that and then some and crashed their accounts and broke them apart, So, for you guys still around, still trying to make this work, congrats, because the interest in probably options trading has definitely gone down, mainly because it got hard. And most people don't push through the pain. I might try trim SLV today. Gonna be careful and buy the dip to SPY 330. That Hank, I'm seeing if we get rejected here. That's what I'm looking at. Christopher, Bank of America upgraded CMG and Starbucks. I really want to get into CMG with a bid ask. So why? Yeah, Christopher, I'm the same way. Like, and the only way that I've really traded CMG successfully is selling premiums in there. So many people quit because they don't have consistency or the eagerness to learn and grow. Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to make money, and yeah, it's fun to make money. But in business, I mean, I don't know if you guys, I mean, even at your job, I mean, there's good, if you're working at a job, I mean, there's good things and there's bad things, but you know, there's periods where when you're working and things are coasting, things are clicking, and things are going well, and then there's times in your job where you're like, I don't know what's going on, things are messed up, everything's on fire, things are terrible. So-and-so is doing this person's doing that, this person got fired, I don't know what's going on. And it's the same situation for the stock market. You know, things are clicking along, things are going well, you see the market accurately, and then, you know, there's a change in direction when things get hard. Like, when things get hard, do you just like quit your job and you leave? Well, maybe some people do. But for me, I push through. Pumpkin spice lattes. Beyond is gonna rip. Let's see, Etsy, yeah, Etsy's at 123. Nice push to 130 here, I think. Etsy's looking good. I haven't traded Etsy in probably 2 years. See the premiums on this. Let's see for next week. Yeah, not bad. I mean, open interest relatively low. Not a lot of interest in these. Bid and the ask is not terrible though. 30 cents. I mean, that's not amazing. That's probably why I don't trade it. Did that news just come out for Beyond? So Beyond Meat's Beyond Burger will be available in 2,000 Walmart. Starts beginning next week. Man, Beyond is going nuts. Not a whole lot of information here. So Beyond Meat to expand to Walmart distribution. Has anybody even had Beyond Meat? You guys think it's good or what? I quit one job first day without even showing up to work. Well, at least you're pushing through options trading. You know, like at least you're pushing through. You're showing up. You were late today, so I'll forgive you. But yeah, I've never, like, I understand this whole plant-based meat thing, but I don't know if I want to put it in my body. You know what I mean? And I get if you're vegan, it's a really great option and stuff, but I don't know, guys. I'm a little scared. The sausages taste like sausages in for texture by dunking. Yeah, I mean, from what I mean, I know some people that have tried it, but they never really say like it's good. You know, I don't know. I mean, for somebody that, I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, so I don't know. I mean, it's not really supposed to be that much healthier for you. Impossible Foods is better to me. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about it. It's like, do you want to eat something that much for that much time in the lab, or like it's awful for you? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just eat, you know, if I want sausage, I'm gonna eat a sausage. You know, but I get why vegetarians would enjoy it. I don't know, like Beyond Meat and Beyond Cigarettes. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I just all right, so home prices are in today. They just popped up. Home prices rose 4.8% in July. So we're a little bit, obviously we're a few months behind on the numbers. So annual composite showed a 3.3% gain. What's up with this? Detroit was not included in the series due to collection issues. Not right. Not right. I wonder what Home Depot is doing. Like, that's a pretty big number. Up 4.8%. Holy smokes. Yeah, I mean, the real estate market's been red hot. Let's see. I know Home Depot got smacked down hard from the 290s. I mean, it came all the way down to 265, but it looks like it wants to make a push higher, but it needs to break this zone here. What's Lowe's doing? Lowe's actually looks a lot better than Home Depot, in terms of if you're bullish. I mean, definitely. I mean, it's riding this. I mean, this is looking pretty clean, riding the 50-day, pushing higher. Could definitely hit 170s again, but I mean, this is a kind of a dangerous triple top up in here. I mean, it's pretty clean. That's what I mean. It's like you want to make a move, and then you're like, well, is it going to do that? Is it, that? And we're in a tough situation right now. Versus like, oh, we're just riding the 10-day on up, ding, 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 and hope you guys save some money because the stock market, the stock market is going to be kind of crazy from here on out. Christine V, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what up. If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. So you're looking at NAK. Oof. NAK. It's looking rough. I mean, it did bounce off the 200-day moving average. So if I were to trade this, I would set the 200 days as a stop loss. That's for me. Obviously, not investment advice for entertainment purposes, but I mean, it looks clean if for a bounce back. I mean, could hit the 130s, but I would set my stop loss at the 200-day. Just me. But as you can see here, cut through like butter. VB. Yeah, Visa's humming along too. I mean, obviously it's got pretty hurt, but it's came down to this consolidation area. I really like this consolidation between 190 200. Came down to the lower end and pushed back above 200. So I think this is pretty clean. I would be interested right now sitting at like, what's it after hours? 201 right now. So I think that's the thing. Like, where the market is just on the cusp of like deciding what it wants to do. Is this going to push back up? I mean, it's like right here. So you got to wait for confirmation. I feel like I got to sneeze. Bull trap today was completely flat yesterday. I mean, red dust. I was thinking last night, I'm like, okay, we gapped up, and I was actually really surprised that we held the gap up. I thought we were going to have a kind of a gap up and fade. But we gapped up and just sat there. It was crazy. Yeah, listen to Hank. He's better at the minors than me. He's better. I don't trade him that much. I was just going from a chart perspective. Apple was so scared yesterday. Why were you scared? Like, I mean, nothing really happened. Apple. Now, Apple, I do like this chart right now. I do think, I mean, I don't know if it looks a little bit too obvious, like if it's actually going to do it, but it looks, I mean, we had a break, it broke the downtrend pretty cleanly. Definitely can make a run to 120, but if the market is not cooperating, I mean, we have the market down a little bit right now. If the market's not cooperating, I don't think Apple's just going to push higher. I do think like Apple needs a catalyst right now, and the catalyst, I mean, what's going on? Anyone have any info about the iPhone? I mean, what's going on? Like, what are these guys doing? First Intel delayed their chips, then Apple said we're not going to release the iPhone. What's going on? Yo, Frank, we did look at Etsy. Etsy was looking good for a push up. But yeah, I mean, if the market, we need the market's cooperation. So to right now the futures are flat. We're down a little bit. Futures are flat. I mean, S&P's only down 5. We have NASDAQ down 45 and Dow's down 36. Relatively flat. So we could easily swing either direction right now. At open, we could push up to the upside. We can go down. I mean, whatever. But iPhone speculated to be released on 10/13. So I don't think I'm going to be trading the event, but I think that is what is going to be the catalyst that's going to push up. Now, if they delay it again, I mean, that's going to be a bad time. That's going to be a bad time. Why did they delay it anyways? Just because of the production in China due to coronavirus, or does anyone know why they delayed it? We talked about Beyond. We didn't talk about Tesla. Tesla, again, there's not really any catalyst. I mean, what I do like, I mean, this is pretty clean chart. So the question is this making higher lows? So we have a low here around 279, then another low here, 330, then we have another low here, 370 area, or is this coming down like this? So it's as you can see here, it's gonna make a tight triangle. So is it going to break to the upside or to the downside? Eventually, it's gonna meet up. So we got movement to the downside, we got movement to the upside. So eventually, this triangle is going to cross. So range is getting tight. It's going to explode to the upside or to the downside. But I think it needs a little bit more. I think it's going to have a little bit more chop because we're not pushing up higher. You know, Tesla's not moving like it used to. Like again, like right now. I mean, what are the catalysts for the stock market? There's no earnings. There's really no like Tesla and Apple and all them are not having product releases. Amazon's probably got the only catalyst because they got Prime Day coming up in October, and then they have Christmas coming up. Yo, Artie, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what's going on. Retail back in school. Yeah, they're all like, yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of people, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Where have you been? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm back at school. Like I've just been really busy with school, and I haven't been options trading. Like this summer was nuts with retail traders. They got $1,200 from the government and they YOLO'd it. Thought they were rich. Tesla has Walmart order news. I don't see that. Walmart, I see the Beyond news, obviously. Oh, I saw this morning. It was Tata India Retail, $25 billion. They're going to invest in India. But I don't see any Tesla at Walmart news. ABML. Oh, truck orders. Yeah, I remember. Didn't that come out a while ago, John? I knew that they linked a deal with them, but maybe they did they add more? Bro, you're wild for this, Hank. You're wild for this. You're wild. Oh, they tripled it? Okay. Now watch Elon Musk delay that order for 4 years. like he kicks the can on it. It's like, yeah, thanks. I need that money. But yeah, I mean, guys, I think we know where things are heading. EV is definitely the future. All right, so we got 50 seconds to market open. SPY's chilling 334. We got Qs 276, so we're down a little bit. Where we got IWM at? IWM's holding. 149.88, close to 150. So Russell is holding better than most. VSLR. Again, buy the dip. Ride the 10-day. It's dangerous, though. The dip looks like it's going to rip your face off, and then it bounce back, That's all you can do. Ride the 10-day. Ride the 10-day. That's the best. That's the best type of market. You ride the 10-day, can't go wrong. All right, market just opened up. S&P's down 6, Dow's down 50, NASDAQ down 50. Everything's down 50. Apple's down 49 cents here. We got VXX popping up only 11 cents though, so chill. Always has SPY in the background. Yeah, I mean, I always have SPY. I got the Qs. I got 4 monitors with different charts, just kind of with different time frames, but I mostly trade off the 5-minute and the 15-minute. But right now, we're just chilling. Every single morning, we open. We just sit here. Every morning. Every single morning. But I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, it's definitely fun trading with you guys. Boeing. You guys think Boeing's going to hold or no? Are they going to hold this rip up? I mean, it came up yesterday, tapped the 50-day, got rejected, and now we're 5 points lower. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen here? No Apple sell-off today? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get like a massive sell-off. I'm talking about Boeing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You know, people loaded calls to break through 170. Come on. I think it will break your heart. Yeah, I just think this is a good setup to be short. You know what I mean? Like, it tapped it. I mean, it's working out perfectly. It had a massive run, tapped the 50-day, got rejected. It's coming back down. I think it can come down to 150, 160. I mean, I'm not looking for it to crater to 145 or anything. I'm just saying. Yo, the market is moving so slow, it's ridiculous. Yo, Square. All right, if you're not trading Square, add it to your watch list. This thing is on a rip. Man, this thing has been some good trading. The problem with Square is, like, a lot of the action you'll see, like, right at open. You know, right? Like yesterday, it did the same thing. It pushed from 160 to 164. So it's kind of tough, like, to get in. So if you're not swing trading it, it's like, unless you can trade the 1 minute chart, but I don't like to trade the very first candles of the day. And this is like, you know, it will push up nice, but this is, you know, I think Square. I mean, Square's got to hit all-time highs soon, you know. And even during the sell-off, it maintained trend. I mean, 50 days. I mean, this is real clean. I like Square. Beyond options open and double fast on the 162.50s. Yeah, Beyond is nuts. The big problem with Beyond, though, it rips up fast, but then it drops hard. You know. I mean, we had. I mean, it's been doing pretty well here. It's kind of grinding up. I do think it's going to break out over 170. I mean, it's had a lot of great catalysts here. That's what I mean. In this market, Beyond is a good example. You need a catalyst to break out. You need it. Yeah, Qs are pushing up. Apple's pushing up. Boeing is not. Man. Yeah, what are these going for right now? Let's see these weeklies. Woo! 800%, 700% on the weeklies. If anyone had Beyond, I haven't been trading Beyond, so congrats, guys. Congrats. I might be day trading Beyond here soon. You know, like I said, I'm chilling. I'm looking at certain stocks, but Beyond, Square, DraftKings. These are all great day trading stocks. Nice ranges. Yeah, I think Boeing's coming down, guys. Maybe to 160. Boeing probably to 160. We'll see. NIO, Sherwin and Manchild NIO. That's what we got. That's nice. NIO, it really needs to get out of here, though. I mean, the chop is hard to trade, you know, the chop. Nice consolidation here, probably going to leg up, but the question is when. I mean, it's been chopping for a month already. What is Zoom doing? Because Zoom had a pretty good sell-off yesterday. Zoom is not performing very well. And Peloton didn't do very well yesterday either. Peloton's doing better today, but Zoom is looking rough. I mean, I think it could come down to the 470 area on Zoom. Still be bullish, but it's looking a little toppy up here on the 500, so we'll see if it has the momentum to push up. But yeah, Zoom was crazy yesterday, tapped the 520 area, and then sold off 40 points. 40 points. That was crazy. I mean, it could bounce around the lower 480s here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. AMD, Nvidia, let's take a look. Nvidia's pumping. Nvidia really needs to clear the 535. Can it do it? But yeah, we're chilling right now, Mark. I mean, like the indexes are just like chilling. Alex Silver's pumping. Take a look. Yeah, it is. You guys think it's going to have a V-shaped recovery for silver here? You think it's going to try to bounce to 25 like this? It might. Gold's up too. Gold's trying to stabilize around the 1850 area. Google. Yeah, Google's a tough trade because overall, I mean, it's underperforming in terms of like tech. It's underperforming, no doubt about it. I mean, it hit the 200-day moving average, which is like, I mean, crazy. So for me, I think it could come back down to the 1400 area. I mean, Google, not particularly strong. It hasn't really been going up. And yes, you can definitely capture a lot of this move, but you want to be very careful. If you made a high here, if it made a high here, it could come back down. So you want to break, you want to be able to break the 1480 area to push to 1500. Can it do it? We'll see. But overall, the market is just relaxing. Market is, Target is one that has been kind of interesting lately. Hit all-time highs yesterday. It's holding, so this could have a breakout, I think, on Target. Again, we need the market's cooperation, and right now the market is not cooperating today. The market is flat. So the market is flat. You're going to have a hard time for some of these to kind of break out. Ooh, Boeing. Boeing came back up, but might be an opportunity today. To short Boeing. Yo, what's Penn doing? Penn is struggling. Penn's struggling here. But DKNG's ripping. Whew. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Penn? You think it's going to rip to 75, or is it coming down? Goldman Sachs is ripping. Everything is ripping. You mean dipping? Sorry, I read that wrong, John. Yeah, Goldman Sachs is coming down. What are the banks doing here? Bank of America dipped. That's what I think about the banks. I mean, they run, but then they just instantly pop. They just instantly get killed. All the banks. Someone bet $500K on the Twins game tonight through DKNG. Bro, $500,000 on one game. Yo, I did make $7 last night on the Chiefs and Falcons game, but I was using FanDuel Sportsbook, and I only do like $1 at a time, just messing around. Actually, surprising that Sportsbook. I have a way easier time using Sportsbook than I do like the fantasy. Like the fantasy, I'm not that good at, but Sportsbook, I like the spreads and stuff. And, so last night, let's see, what did I do last night? So last night, what I did, let me pull up FanDuel Sportsbook here. What I did was I placed a bet on the Chiefs to win before the game. Like Baltimore Chiefs, I think the Chiefs are going to win. And what I did, let's see, what did I win here last night? So what I did was, okay, so taking a look here. So I put a $1 bet that the Chiefs are going to win by 14 points or more. And that dollar made $8.50. But then what I did to cover my bet was I placed a $2 trade that the Chiefs were going to win by 1 point to 13 points. So the dollar that I did on the 14, it had 750 odds, and then the $2 bet had 210 odds. So either way, it was going to get covered. The amount of money that I spent was going to get covered. So it was a small. I mean, I'm only doing like $1, $2, just kind of messing around, but actually pretty surprising that those are paying out. Now to bet 500K, I mean, bro, he better have that 500K as disposable income. Man, what is going on today? We're just chilling. Why can't GNUS go up 1,000% again? Gonna use DKNG for NBA Finals. Yo, bro, I just do $1 at a time. Make $8. I mean, you're using the spreads. Do what you do. But yeah, Penn's going down. I just bought the 7150 put on Penn. I'm not on DraftKings because they want me to submit all this paperwork and stuff when FanDuel just said, hey, you're in. So that's why I'm not on DraftKings. I like this DraftKings app though. Anyone doing Apple earnings for November? I think Apple, if they don't release this iPhone, they're going to have a hard time, bro. They're going to have a hard time. Yeah, I think Penn's going to come down to the 70, 69 range. I think it's going to target this area right here on Penn. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, Frank, go Chiefs. Yeah, surprisingly, Chiefs. I mean, not surprisingly, Chiefs beat the Ravens. Yeah, right now the market we're just chilling. Peloton's coming on down. Man, trying to capture the iPhone release news and Apple. Listen, for me, I'm done trading events. I'm done with Tesla. I mean, last year, Tesla got me in trouble because I traded this. I'm like, all right, there's no way Elon's going to mess up the Cybertruck. And then he threw metal balls at the windows and crushed the windows. Not only did it once, but did 2 times. Then it was a disappointment for Battery Day. And then Apple event was a bust too. Don't trade the events. Don't trade the events. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Penn is flowing on down. Let's go. Let's go. CZR. Let's take a look. Hank, I don't know. This has been moving up. It's been following the 10-day and it's just been sitting on there. I mean, I think it could come down, but I think, if you're looking at like some of these Corona stocks like Peloton and Zoom, these are getting obliterated. Meanwhile, travel and stuff are going up. So I'm thinking they're thinking that the coronavirus is over. Well, not over, but you know what I mean. Yo, Boeing is coming down. Nice thick candle there. Zoom is coming down hard. That's what I mean, the chop. They suck people in on both sides. They suck in the bears, they suck in the bulls, and they just chop them up. Yeah, I mean the airlines had a pretty crazy day yesterday. You know, the airlines ripped up massively yesterday. I mean they've been on a little bit of a run, so a little bit of pullback. I mean if you're looking at Delta has, I think they have earnings next week, October 8th. So that Delta has earnings October 8th, and you know we'll see what the airlines are going to do. But yeah, Tesla's not doing great. Kind of struggling. These Pepsi calls are not doing great for me. Yeah, Pepsi has earnings this week too. Is the market trying to reverse here? Market trying to get back up? Yo, SPY is just like same range as yesterday. Just pinging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like big pump on FSLY. FSLY. Let's see. Woo! Insane. Just be careful of this top here. It does look like it has momentum though. Made 1K and beyond. Might be done for the day. Congrats, Red Dust, man. Yeah, Beyond is just pushing. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Yeah, for me, I'm just looking for some quick day trades in here. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to pop off this stream. I'm going to get some more coffee. You guys all have a great day. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.